If you look, we're inceptionizing the vertical live into my regular live. If you are at home and you're on your PC and you want a third view of what's going on tonight, you can bring up another window and get on. And we're going to see what this does. I'm going to try to grab the people from the vertical and bring them in here or something like that. I did. Chat sucks, but whatever works. Too bad you can't shipwreck the mask. Wouldn't that be something? We could probably do that. Hello? So Tiger Claw's in both right now. That's cool. The one thing I don't like about the verticals, what's going on, Chris Dubbs? Did you know I'm in a regular live too? Did you come from there or are you just in here? Yeah. What was I saying, Squirrel? Yeah, I can't read the chat very well in the vertical because it's just this little bit. And so when I did it, I pulled it up on the screen up there. And then I was able to actually read and kind of go on the phone. I don't know. It's an experiment of fun. Okay. What else are we doing today? We're going to get into some big knives today. I got a new big knife and it made me go, wow, this thing is probably one of the biggest knives I have. And then I decided to grab some of my bigger knives and then realize, oh yeah, I got this one, I got this one. Some of them I haven't seen in a while or messed around with. This one probably doesn't fit. Oh, geez. Boom. Towser K is not probably one of the bigger ones, but it is a nice knife. So the thing is with this vertical live here, it's like, does this get boring when they're stuck looking at me just like this? Or do I need to set it up where there's the table or something in the way? Like if I had like a table right here or something like that. This one is going to get a shipwreck very soon. The Towser, okay, this is probably one of my favorites. I have 4 of them now, I guess. I got my Card of the Rich Light, the copper one, and then the titanium one as well. The vertical is like 30 seconds ahead somehow. That's interesting. This is going to hurt my brain. So then what do? Do you turn the sound off on the one that's ahead or the one that's behind? My biggest folder is a ZT0562CF. What's the total length on that, Chris? I was trying to figure out like what would be like a measurement. So like if we're gonna look at big boys today, what would be the minimum size? What's going on, Tactical Llama? Anybody I'm missing here? Wheezy, Michael, Wyoming Adventures. How many Towser Ks do you have? Boom. I dig that Towser K though quite a bit. The mini Towser with the titanium, that frag. 154 cm blade. It doesn't have like a traditional choke up spot. It's kind of more of a flat spot, but there are jimps right there. So when you kind of choke up on it, you could hold back down here where that little finger groove is. But if you get on that choke up spot, sorry y'all, I can't do the double view thing. I think my brain was cross-eyed. Right. Well, it would only be like if you had, like I said, if I have multiples, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens going right now. And so on my PC, one of them is my phone, but I could take the phone one and put that up on there and then keep it on silent. And then so you could see, oh shit, Jesus has a knife. Do I have a knife? Hold on a second. Let me get over here. Oh my. All the way. Yes, I have a sword. All right. So if you are on the vertical live, I am also live horizontally. We are going crazy double lives today. And Ninja Jesus. And I've decided to mess around with it. I'm on a 15-second delay. So but every time I go live with OBS Studio, it always tends to be 15 seconds back. So that is kind of a natural thing. I have never taken this apart, but it is a full-on legit sword. We have the Stingray inlay, that white right in there. I don't know if you can see the little bumpy details of that underneath the wrap. Let me get this on the... Yeah, there you can see that Stingray inlay underneath that wrap. It's got a nice dragon copper butt. Then the copper dragon right there. It is a handmade, hand-folded katana. It's actually, you probably can't see it on camera, but it is not perfect. If you, let me do this, hold on a second. Which you can just, basically you can tell it was made by a real person. It just has the slightest little bits of like, okay, this guy's good, but I can see it just gets a little thinner right there and kind of back out, which again, I don't mind that because it actually shows that, yes, this was indeed hand forged. All right. And by my side, just hold it like this all day. You know, do you need a ninja sword? I mean, a katana. This isn't a ninja sword. Technically, are there ninja swords? I watched some stuff on that, but if there is, it'd be basically a shorter, more straight sword for more closed combat. But half of that I've heard is actually more myth than reality. Okay. Shows it's a cheap reproduction. No. You can see all the hammer folds in it. It's there. It's true. But the thing is when you make something really long like that, if you're gonna make it exactly perfect the whole way, that just takes an extra huge amount of fine tuning. And like I said, it is a handmade. It's quality. When you look at it, you can see the lines, you can see the hamon, you can see all of it. It is great. I love it. It's sharp as can be. Raging Assassin, no politics, either side, either anything. We are here to talk about knives today. All right, show some knives right here. These are the big boys that I'm going to be talking about today. All right, be careful with that katana. One slip leaves a mean scar. I know from experience. Yeah, Ken brought his. It's so funny. Like, you know, life, it's whatever. We're sitting in a parking lot and it's like, well, can we pull out this katana right now? Technically, I don't know. Take it out of the sheath, start swinging it around. But the thing is I don't know where that lies. You don't want to make people uncomfortable, but at the same time, maybe I want to hack at some bamboo. You know, we get some bamboo mats and start hacking it up. Did the alert work? Maybe, hopefully. Tactical Llama, welcome to the gas station. Did it make like a... It did. Became a remember. Thank you so much, Tactical Llama. Welcome to the gas station. Much appreciated. Appreciated. We heard the alert. Homer, what's up? Boom. Okay, so we're going through some giants today. These are my big pigs from the collection. Um, I found 8. I was like I said, I was gonna try to see like what would be, is the petrified fish beluga considered a beast? It's about 8.5. So is there a cutoff? Is 8.5 considered a beastly knife? If the alert was a hoot owl, then I heard nothing. Robo. Correct. Robo, we need to talk about your I'm such a sidetrack squirrel. Broke both your arms. What? Stabbed myself in the thumb today messing with your new fixed baby banter. How do you liking that fixed baby banter? Those are cool. But yeah, I was trying to figure out where the cutoff is because I have a lot of knives that are around 8, 8.25. This one's just over 8. So would this be considered one of the big boys, or does it not quite fall under that? Okay, sidetrack. Robo. Remember I said I was throwing in one of the shipwrecks. I've done 2 of them. I believe you saw them and you like this blue one here. Get these out quick. Boom, boom. Show them on this screen. So these are a couple of shipwrecks that I just did. So Robo, you got your choice. I know you said you really like the blue one. It is really cool. But I still have one more over there that I'm going to do. So you can wait till I do that 3rd one, or you could decide and say, nope, I want this one for sure. I had a quick little spur of the moment giveaway, and for Halloween, I gave away that Jason mask and then one of these shipwreck knives. And so I'm letting him kind of pick. Ken's is more of a show katana. Mine is a little more user friendly. It's a user, but it's still a show. I bought that thing 2002. It was either 2001 and 2002. Man, had that for a long time. That's crazy. Cold Steel Espada XL is 16.75 open. Everything else is small. What's up, my man, Fook? I didn't notice Fook was in the house. Round of applause for Fook. My man, Fook. Yeah, I'd like to get one of those. My buddy Tommy has the, what is that name of that one? Shoot, no, I'm losing my brain. It's like a $50. Is it a Cold Steel or is it a... Oh, my brain's just shut off. But it's just a flipper. They have a large and then the XL, and the big XL is like a 5 or 6 inch blade. It's just stupid. I love that stuff. Super fun. But yeah, Robo, you can let me know. Let me see what you end up doing the 3rd one. I might have to get ready and take the coolest of the bunch. I hear you on that, or get greedy. Robo, let me know what you would like most. If you want me to try another one super blue, or you want me to try to get one more blue and green, or a little bit of crazy mix of everything. You want me to try to get one more like this bad boy right here, or I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to get it quite dark and caramely like I did on the Civivi X-Arc, but we could try. Dwayne Letterman. Wow, I've got 2 different chats going on here. For those of you in this vertical live right now, if you are interested, I have a multi-screen setup regular live on my channel going right now simultaneously. We have 25 on one, 26 on the other. The live is in the lead. Let's play a game. Oh, now the horizontal is in the lead, 27-26. It's a tight race. We're looking at some big knives today. The reason we are is I just got this. This is a new release from a company that just started out called Molesect. This is the Molesect Jungle. This thing is a beast. I don't care about darks, the blues and greens are what you like. So Robo wants some colorful stuff. So that is what I will try to do the most of on the third one. And then, like I said, after I get them done, you can decide between them what you think. But yep, Molesect reached out to me, and my God, I had already noticed a couple of knives on their page, and their company is brand new, just started out. They have about 8 models right now, and they asked if I would be interested in doing a couple reviews, and so they sent me a couple knives. This is one of them. This is the Molesect Jungle, and I was like, oh my God, look at this. It is 9 3/4, like an absolute beast. And it reminded me that Kenman used to love oversized knives. Everyone who knows knives knows Benchmade. Love them or hate them, they're one of the most famous brands. This is true. This is true. Show you the next one, bottom right. The biggest one of the stack. I was going to go through and do a reveal like, all right, and the next largest one. The biggest one I have, this one right here. Boom. Strega Evolution. This is the Max Ace Goliath. This is a SLD Magic Sanmai blade. You can see that Hamon right there. This is actually a sandwiched blade. And so there are 3 layers. This is one layer. This section down here is the second layer in the middle. And then this is the third layer right here. Fantastic. Titanium on the bolster right there. Biggest knife I have, Max Ace Goliath. It is sick. Greg, you have an active YouTube channel, says Jimmy Crow. What's going on, Jimmy? Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to time someone out on the vertical. That's the thing, man. You gotta, people, why gotta be, whatever. Whatever. It's all good. Where's the mods at? My mods are probably in, they're not in the vertical, they're probably in the, in my regular. For those of you in the vertical, I'm doing a two-way right now. I'm just getting crazy with it for the fun. I don't know. It's tied 34-34. How many of them are the same? Let's throw D's in the chat for those of you that are on both the vertical live and the horizontal live right now. D's in the chat for anyone who is on both. Thank you, Fook. Life preferences in every way other than something to do with knives is all we care about. I don't care what you do in your free time. We're here to talk about knives. Boom. Knives that are shaped like bombs. Because why wouldn't you? This thing is ridiculous. Right? The Tac Force, $12 Amazon purchase. Bomb. It's got an assisted opening. About the silliest thing ever. Isaac, that's awesome. It is ridiculous. Show you the black one. The black one meaning tactical. For those of you that live can't hear that. Oh, it's still going. My bad. I need to change my setup so I can hear it. I have to actually. Thank you very much for the $2, Tactical Llama. Toilet flush. It does work. Keep rocking. Thanks, Llama. Appreciate it. For those of you who haven't seen Tactical Llama's got a channel, go check him out. If you want to post a link to that in the chat. Delaney's here. Delaney, what's going on? I am not keeping up with chat very well. What is Eddie Diaz? Man, I tell you what. See, that's the other issue with vertical live. Sometimes it seems to pull in people that are just looking to cause problems and not have some fun. We're here talking about knives. Okay, let's run down the list. All right, number one on the giant knives of the day. The shenanigans from sending a super chat with multiple streams up will be fun. So this is the petrified fish beluga. It's got a fuller, nice flicking out action. Works really good. Sweet, beefy knife. Front flipper as well. So in the beef section, just under 8.5 we're looking at for the beluga. Michael Upchurch, thinking about buying a CF stitch from how much is it? I love San Mai when it's done correctly. Hard steel sandwiched between mild steel makes for a great blade. Flexibility mixed with hard edge. Hell yeah, brother. There you go. Delaney just posted a link to Tactical? To T Llama. But yeah, go check out Tactical Llama's channel. He does a bunch of lives as well. Chris Warris just gifted a membership. Thank you, Chris. Fook, are you doing work in there? I apologize. I haven't been able to see that chat as much as this one. Number 2. Boom. Second smallest of my giant knives. The Kaiser Mini Paragon. Boom. Gotta go, gentlemen. I'll be back. All right, Eagle Scout, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in a little bit. I'll be here for a couple hours. Kathleen, what's going on, Kathleen? Moderating is tough on an iPad. Moderating. I appreciate you guys. Dude, isn't this thing sick, though? That blade, that shark. Fook Doozle's just doing work for me on the vertical, though. I tell you, we pulled in a few fun ones. Boom. But that's what you get. I think that's why the verticals can draw a little more variety, just because they throw them right in the shorts feed. So anyone who's flipping through shorts can then pop up onto one of these vertical lives, and then they can jump into something. So there's a chance that it like is thrown around to some people that might not have seen it if they're just watching the regular live. When will I ever be given a membership? Tiger Claw, I give memberships away every live pretty much. The way it works, though, is you can't give a membership to a specific person. You can buy one for yourself, but if you want to do a gift, it only does a random, and so then it'll just randomly give it to someone who's here. So, I mean, if you hang out, I usually do it towards the end. Maybe I'll do it in a little bit here. But if I give out 5 or 10 of them and there's only 20 of us in here, chances are you might get one. So I'll do my best. There's been a few times where I was like, oh, stick around, I'm going to give away a membership. And then they ended up getting one. So it's not like it's impossible. I'm on an iPad. All you got to do is go down to the bottom corner where it's got the info for like the chat, and there should be like a $sign or whatever. And you can go there, and then you just have to click and allow that. Llama. All right, there it is. I got to wait for the sound. I'm just looking at the alerts, waiting for it to finish. Wow, did it pop up twice? Oh, Llama. I appreciate you, buddy. He's throwing $2 back and forth. For those of you who are on both, he's going to, I don't know what you're seeing in there. Okay, so the number 2 on my giant list is the Mini Paragon from Kaiser. That's fun. That's fun. Thank you, Tactical Llama. I appreciate it. That's great. Okay. So yeah, boom, boom. Number 3 on the giant list right here today. Boom. Trolls. Have you ever tried the Tacom? No, I have not. I'll have to look that up. This is the concept. What is it? Just the helix? I have a mini helix. I think this is just a helix, or is it like a helix something? I think it's just helix. But this is the button lock helix from Concept. Another beast. Ooh, did I not measure the Paragon? Paragon is 8.5, 8 5/8. So it beats that Beluga by just a little bit. Now we have the Concept Helix. This thing is a beast. So there is no fuller, there is no thumb stud, but you can flick it out if you want to. That button closes and opens really nice, but you can get in there with your thumb or your finger and then flick it out. It's just got enough weight behind that blade that you can do it. Thank you so much for gifting that membership, Fook. Who got it? Wyoming Adventures. Congrats, Wyoming Adventures. Anyone who's a member, throw some of those emojis in the chat. Show people what they can have. I blocked one dude on vertical, but I'm not a mod. How did you block him then? You just walk over and then grab him and give him a good shake? So yeah. Helix. Boom. Thinking about buying a $269 mill titanium magnet cut. That's not bad. Magnet cut for under $300 is, you're getting a really high quality corrosion resistant steel. Got to keep it pleasant here in Kenman land. Okay, so yeah, this one we are now pumping up to 8 7/8, just over 8 7/8 on the helix. So, faboosh, we can't get any closer to 9 inches, which brings us to the CJRB frac. I got the Frag Titanium version here. S90V for the blade steel. Big flicking hole that I just missed. Choke up spot. It's like a sword. What's the length on this bad boy? We are at 9. Just barely. It wants to be 9 inches. It doesn't quite make it. But the frac is a rad knife. Remember right when this came out, I was so stoked. I'm a big pyrite guy and the CJRB button locks. And this thing is just a pig. But as I was saying earlier, I don't carry it as much just because it is so large. I just carry it more as like a showpiece. So I can be like, yeah, check out this bad boy right here. Got a Magna Cut Kershaw Link. 63, 64 for $90. Was it used? That sounds like a great deal. All right, number 4, 5. 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kenman doesn't know how to count today. Number 5 right here. This is the Civivi Mastodon. Baboosh. Because why wouldn't you want a folding cleaver? Boom. I mean, I want a folding cleaver. Oh, wait, I have one. The AR RPM 9 version will be part of the upcoming Llama giveaway. What, a frac? Llama's going to be giving away a frac? Very nice. That is cool. Yeah, the frac has the budget version, which isn't, I mean, Doesn't mean it's bad. ARRPM 9 and what is it? It's stainless or is it aluminum? I think it's stainless. But you can get it, basically looks the same. It's just not titanium and S90V. It's the ARRPM and PM and a 9. And ARRPM 9 is good. There's been some talk about it. It's kind of was mislabeled when it was made, but that does not mean it is a bad steel. They just were not familiar enough with what they were doing and how they were doing it to give it an appropriate name. But a name is a name. A steel is a steel. I have ARRPM 9 steel that I have used a bunch, sharpened a bunch, and it works great. So there you go. So Civivi Mastodon can also be flicked out. And we do cross the 9. So there's the bottom. And we just get into that 9-inch threshold. This tip here is right at 9 for the Civivi Mastodon. Bada bing, bada boom. On to the next. Do you have a Rambo knife? I don't have a Rambo knife, but my version of the Rambo knife I almost like more. This is the US made Buck 119. They've been making this knife like this for 40 plus years. Look at how thick that handle is. 6-inch blade. So there is nothing wrong with this. Sure, it's not quite as large as that Rambo knife, but man, this will get the job done. And if you want to do it a little bit fancier, Mr. Eddie's not in here tonight yet. But you can use a Mr. Eddie custom. Look at this bad boy with the moon facets and the sweet handle with the honeycomb on it. A little fancier way to cut some stuff outdoors. But I'm telling you, really nice fixed blade right here. The Sheriff will do work. The Sheriff is in town. This bad boy is a cut. That's not a version of a Rambo knife. That's a Mike Myers knife or a Jason Voorhees knife. And it's a version of a knife that is similar. Robo giving me hell. But is it as cool as the Sheriff? Nothing is as cool as the Sheriff. This thing is so awesome. Although one of the nicest fixed blades now that I have is the brand new Milita, the Kaiser Milita fixed. Look at those jumps inside there. Fantastic. Feels great in the hand. What is the name of this carbon? I can't remember. It's not the 80s. It's just like the camo carbon or something like that. It's like the black and gold. This is S35VN. Really nice. Quite happy with it. I carried it for a day. Actually a couple times now. Been enjoying it. Mr. Eddie makes those knives out of front end loader buckets. I always thought about taking one of the classes where you make a knife out of a railroad spike, or what's the other one? You make it out of a, I can't remember. But yeah, the Militas are cool. Kaiser's been doing a lot of things going on with the Milita. Sorry, trying to read chat. So the fixed blade is similar to the folding one. This is the new 154 CM version. They are about the same size. If you look, the blade is a little bit thicker on the folding one, and the handle right in this area here is a little bit wider and taller. And then the scoop goes in a little bit deeper, but it has those, oh, I'm sorry, I'm off camera. It has those jimps on the inside right there. But the Milita is great. They have so many versions of it now. Mine's got the wood and the G10. I got the matching mini Milita. I mean, tell me these don't look super cool, right? Do dueling Militas. Boom, boom. But there are, man, a dozen or more different versions of that Milita. It is a cool knife. I've been enjoying it. If you are looking for a new fixed blade in your life, though, I recommend checking one of these out. They got budget versions up to premium versions like this one here. Okay, Next one up in the giant knife pile here. Test the sharpness of which one? I had all these knives in the way. Tactical llama. Oh, shoot. Thank you so much for the $5 Tactical Llama. So for those on the vertical didn't hear that, he's got a budget frac prototype QSP Gorilla, prototype QSP Penguin, Warncliffe Jimmy Crow Penguin, that Warncliffe Jimmy Crow Penguin sick, S35V Mini Corvid, and more in his upcoming giveaway. What number are you at right now, Tactical? Like 22,000, something like that? 2,500? I apologize for not knowing. QSP Penguin. This is a QSP Penguin. Penguins are really cool knives. I did the shipwreck on this one, obviously. See the blue knife, please. Where'd all this paper come from? The blue knife meaning the this one? This is the petrified fish beluga. It's got a nice front flipper. You can flick it with your index finger if you want. It has a fuller down low for flipping out. Beefy knife. Can't flip the pocket clip around. It's got this huge micarta handle though with the contour. Very nice. Boom. I don't carry my petrified fishes enough. They are cool. I have a few of them. This beluga is the beefiest of the three. Okay, let's get this out of the way. What are we at? 7 o'clock. All right, I'm going to cut this one. For those of you that are in this vertical live right now, boom, hello. For you guys, just sit tight for a second. Just sit tight for a second. For those of you in this vertical live right now, I'm about to close it down. We're going to shut her down for the night. If you like what you see and you're having a good time and you want to continue what's going on, I am also live on my channel right now. Kenman, Dan Kenman. Is anyone in the Fook, can you go in the vertical and post a link to my regular live? Please, sir, for $1. I don't know how to post a link on my phone here. I'm out of it. But yeah, if any of my mods can go in there and post that link, I sure like what I see. So there you go. If you hit that link right there, that's going to bring you to the live that is currently going on, and we're going to go for a couple more hours. So if you're enjoying this, you like what you see, we're going to switch it up to this way. Kind of sit back, get yourself a little drink, a little cocktail, whatever it is you do. Sit and enjoy a couple more hours. Click it. Pop that like button on your way out. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you on the regular live.